Hey guys, and Dr. John here. I just wanted to talk to you about one of the best times of your life, getting a puppy or kitten. We all love puppies and kittens. They're amazing. They smell like puppies and kittens, that milky puppy kitten smell. It's just awesome. But there's some things we need to know about keeping these guys safe and happy. So in the state of Florida, we should come with a health certificate. That's going to be really important. It's state law that dogs and cats are sold with a health certificate. It's going to be a certificate by a USDA certified veterinarian, and it's going to say we had a fecal, we had our first set of vaccines, and if we had any medical problems, an umbilical hernia or cleft palate, any genetic obvious things a veterinarian would find on a basic physical exam. So. And then we're gonna puppy and kitten proof our house. So just make sure there's nothing dangerous for getting into. Small things we could swallow, string for cats. String foreign bodies in cats are horrible. We do not wanna mess around with that. Definitely making sure we can't get into too much. Find any toxic plants, make sure they're either out of the house or somewhere else where they can't get to them. Hopefully you don't have any toxic plants in the home. And then good foods. I've kind of done a video on this already, but Purina Royal Canin Science Diet. Puppy food is the most important thing. We're feeding 3-4 times a day. Your job as a puppy kitten owner, make us fat. We want to be nice, fat, happy kittens. In all seriousness, I've never seen a fat or kitten or puppy. Our job is to make them grow. If you have a giant breed dog, that's a different story, but that's something I can talk about in a different video. So they'll need something to chew on, especially puppies. Puppies love to chew. We want to make sure that's not going to be your shoes or your favorite nightgown or whatever. So appropriate things to chew on: nyla bones, bully sticks, pig ears. Those are all going to be great things to chew on. The no hides, great things to chew on. They're teething, they're going to chew a lot, and giving them appropriate things to chew on is going to be really important. Having a crate with their own bed. So this is going to make help. Two different things it's going to help with. This is going to help with crate training, so making sure we don't urinate in the house, so staying in the crate, and then going outside immediately, give treats when we urinate and defecate outside and come back in. So we associate with peeing and pooping outside with positive things. Also, we want separation training. So we want to teach the puppy or the kitten that they can be by themselves for a small portion of time, especially puppies. Kittens, it's not such a big deal because cats like to have their alone time anyhow. But teaching a puppy that, it can survive 10, 20 minutes by itself, maybe even sleeping in the crate by itself. So later in life, we can build on that training, and hopefully we don't have separation anxiety when we get older. So make sure also when we talk about that, as far as training, touching us, touching our paws, touching our nails, touching our mouth. Get kittens and puppies used to being touched everywhere. So that way when they come into the vet clinic, they're not trying to kill us, and we can get a good physical exam. Everything goes really well because they're used to being handled, they're used to being picked up, they're used to being touched, especially the nails and paws. Let's see. And then we talked about isolation. Vaccines is next, so getting to a veterinarian. If they've already had their vaccines from the health certificate, then it's just going to be a physical exam and a fecal. We always want to make sure that we're not carrying any parasites. The amount of puppies and kittens I've seen with heavy loads of parasites is amazing. And sometimes even with a health certificate, a week later they'll pick something up because they like to eat everything. Going outside is a little dangerous for puppies and kittens. We want to be really careful. Anywhere a raccoon can go is somewhere where we can get deadly viruses. With cats, it's just feral cats. And so we want to be very careful about going outside. Really, for a cat, a kitten, there's no reason to go outside ever. For a puppy, I would at least wait until we had our first set of vaccines. Anywhere a raccoon goes is somewhere we could pick something up. And then if we need boosters, get boosters at the vet. Typically around 6 months of age, we do the spay and castration. Sometimes they'll do a little bit earlier if we're starting to show sexual behavior in males. Otherwise, just 6 months of age. There's multiple research projects the University of Florida has done and Mississippi State has done to show that 6 months is a fine age for doing the spay or castration with no effects later in life. I know there's other studies out there saying different. Those have been torn apart. I really don't want to get into controversies of that, but I do all my spays and castrations at my clinic at 6 months of age, and I've had no issues with that whatsoever. Again, puppies are just awesome. Kittens are awesome. They're so much fun. There's having a dog is or a cat is a wonderful thing. It makes your life so much better. I hope if you get a puppy or a kitten, you're ready for that 17 to 20 year commitment that you're going to make. If you have any questions, please message me. I'll be happy to answer any questions about your new puppy or new kitten. All right, have a great day.